Hi everybody, welcome back. I always got this light behind me and it's awful. I did my nails today, probably did them too long, especially for this little thing that I'm doing, but that's okay. We'll work with it. I've been trying to spruce up the cars, my cars. I have two that I drive. My Hummer H2 and my little Ford Focus. I believe it's an '06. And it's a little racy thing. It has a fin on the back. It's a cute little car. And I just wanted to spruce it up a little bit. My husband does not drive it anymore, not unless he absolutely needs to. So I can bling that car, which is what I'm going to do. It's not going to be too bad, but he's already freaking out about the steering wheel. I said, well, you better get used to it because I'm getting one for the Hummer. But the Hummer, I'm not going to do pink, even though I want to, because both my vehicles are gray. So pink goes really well with it. But because he does drive the Hummer, I'm not going to do so blingy blingy. But there's going to be some in there. Like I got a new license plate for it that I'm going to get. I've got the little coasters like I got for this car that I've shown in a video. But they have a little bit of bling around them. Plus the steering wheel. It's just like the one I got for the car. But it's like a black gray color. So it's darker. It's going to be more black out with bling on it than it is anything. So for the Hummer, the steering wheel cover, excuse me, the license plate, the coasters, I got the little round blingy things that go around for the start button, but neither one of my vehicles have a start button, but it does have a cigarette lighter where you put your plug for your USB, your car charger. So I was thinking that it's going to fit around there. So I got those. So that's not too blingy. I wanted to get pink seat covers for the car, but I don't want to pay what they're asking. And I can't do pink, straight pink. It's too dusty and dirty here for that. So I did find some that were black that had pink on them, but they're like $50. So maybe for my birthday I could ask for those. And the little floor rugs, I just think that's a big mistake if I get those. But I did find a set that was like $20. So it's not a big deal if they get ruined. But they're out of stock. So that's going to wait. But it's pretty much going to be the same stuff as in the car, but in the Hummer. I'm just not going to like get seat covers because I have heated seats in there. And he's going to replace the bottom half of the seat because it's an older model. It's a 2016, I think, Hummer. And I call it my truck. So if I'm referring to my car and my truck, that's what I'm talking about, is my Hummer. But he's supposed to replace the bottom half of the seat leather because it's coming up. So he's supposed to fix that. So I won't get seat covers. Maybe I'll get the headrests top part. Maybe I'll do something with that. I don't know. But what I'm going to do now is I bought these to put your phone in, to put on the, the vents, to vent. And I'm like, and I was looking at buying the whole set, and I'm like, why? I just bought these. These were $1. This was $2 versus like 20. That's a no-brainer. I had something in my tooth. And and I already got this bling. Yes, it's black, but I don't care. We'll see how it comes out. Like I did my red one of these. My Hummer has a gray one that I use, and my husband has like a really pretty. It's like a it's red, but it's like a marbly red. It's really pretty. I'm not going to do anything to his, but I am going to put on the Hummer. I'm going to use these ones. So I've got one of these, one of those for that. So I was just going to finish up this one, which I'm going to try to do with like heck long nails. And it's just to add a little girly to it, you know. I may be 50-something years old, but I still like this stuff. I love watching these young girls with their new cars. My heck, I wish my car was that nice when I was younger. They're getting nice cars. But the models now weren't like when I got, a car. My first car was a Chevy Citation, and it was a stick shift that I didn't know how to drive. I was excited for my car. So I like watching. They're so cute. They're just so excited for their new cars and wanting to bling them out. There's a couple of them that are beautiful. Like the interior, white interior, and they bling it out with this pink. And it is very, very gorgeous. But they don't have kids. And they probably don't have many people that get in their car with them. Maybe they're friends or something, boyfriends or whatever. It's gorgeous. I wish I could do that. I'd love a white car, white interior, and bling it out. Holy cow, that would be awesome. I'd never go anywhere. I would never go anywhere in it. Because Utah is so dusty and dirty, it would get filthy dirty. You'd have to be at the car wash like every day. I wouldn't let my kid in there because she makes a mess out of my car. I'm going to show you. I haven't cleaned it yet. I haven't cleaned either one of them yet. And because I want to do a video. Wait till you see. And she's 12 going on 13. And I keep telling her, don't throw stuff on the floor. Just, I usually have a bag somewhere. I put it in a bag. So she uses the side thing on the door, and she puts all of her trash in there. So now I have to go through it all to clean it out. And then the back seat, if she's with her friend, they just have a field day back there. And it just needs to be. And plus, I didn't clean it last fall. Usually I'll do a clean vacuum. Excuse me. Clean it out in the fall. And I didn't do that this year. With everything going on, we didn't really go anywhere. Just around town. And she was doing school at home. I'd go into town to go get lunch, because through the school I could get lunch for her. And I would do that, and come home, And then once a month I'd head over to my nearest Walmart, which is like an hour away, and go grocery shopping. I think that's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4. So I haven't really gone anywhere with it. And then my Hummer, the first half of the winter, I was using it because that's my 4-wheel drive. And my husband decided to drive it into the shop one day. And I'm like, what are you doing with my truck? He goes, well, I'm going to redo the front end. I'm like, we're still getting snowstorms. What am I going to do for a 4-wheel drive if I need to get out? Because the rest of the vehicles that we have are just front-wheel drive. And my little car sucks in the snow. There's no way. I get stuck every single time. So I finally got my truck back. It's sitting outside. I did drive it yesterday, and it drives really good. I need new tires. That's the next thing, is I need new tires for it. But it needs to be clean too, but it's not nearly as bad as the car, because I have the car. The Hummer takes... It's a big truck. It's a big truck. It takes probably $80 to fill it. So I try not to use it if I don't have to. What's the point of having it if you're not going to drive it? Yeah, I like to drive it, but especially where gas prices now. Holy crap. We will use it in June because we pull the boat with it. And I'll drive it once in a while just to drive it. But most of the time it's my little car, because it only takes $20 to fill that one. So I don't know, should I? There we go. It's pink. I was thinking about doing it right here. So, yeah, I'll probably do it right here. Excuse me. So, yeah. And I hope you're enjoying, those of people that I know that do watch. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm kind of all over the place with this channel because I do different stuff. So, um, I hope you like it. Sometimes there's some beauty stuff. I mean, I don't really do tutorials. I'm an older woman, age-wise, so maybe I should do, like, how I apply my makeup, which I don't have any on. Most days, I do not wear it, to be honest with you. I just don't. A couple years ago, I mean, I went from putting it on every day to, yeah, why? I'm not going anywhere. You know? So I just kind of, I mean, this last couple years has really sucked. I don't know about everybody else, but it has really sucked. So you haven't really, and I've gained a ton of weight, and I need to lose it. I'm a short, how does, Gabriel Iglesias, the comic, what does he say? Fluffy? I'm fluffy right now. I mean, I went from size, 10, 12, back about 3, 4 years ago to plus size now. And I think a lot of it is just depression from a bunch of crap, and Daisy, where are you? Come here. She's meowing. I don't know if you can hear her. She don't like to be alone. I leave her alone when we go camping, and she, I'm sure she cries the whole time we're gone. Daisy? What, baby? Oh. Oh, you hear Sophie. Sophie's meowing. My outside kitty. She's by the doors, the windows over there. And she's crying. She's got food. But I went out this morning to take Ariel to the bus. And I kept back because I parked next to the Hummer. And I hear this meow, and I'm like, what the heck? So I opened up the door because it was nice yesterday. So we took the Hummer for a ride up around the block here. And I forgot I left the the sunroof open, and she was inside there all night. She could have got back out if she wanted to. So I opened up the door and I said, do you want to eat? Poor thing. She was in there all night. I'm trying to get this part on. There we go. I did this side. See? It looks cute. It's just going to add a little something to it, because it's so... Everything is gray. And right now it's so dirty, it's like black gray. It's like way, way dark. And I just want to spruce it up a little bit. And it'll be cute. I think it'll be cute. What was it? I got on a kick. When did I do that? 2 years ago? No? I don't know if it was 2 years. I redid. It's down in the description, I think, or in a playlist. I had this old dresser. It's 6 drawers. It's a long dresser. And I love these beauty rooms that these gals are doing. They're gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. But I have my craft room down here. I have my hobby. I make reborn dolls. And the link to my other channel is down below. If you want to go check those out. And so I have that room because it's an open basement. So I have a little section over here for craft stuff. My Reborn Dolls has a majority of the basement over there because I have a full-on nursery over there. And so I don't have a beauty room. I probably wouldn't spend any time in there anyway. But I have a cute little vanity that's in my room. And my long dresser, because it was ugly. It was like a cream color and brown on the top. I'm like, I'm going to redo this. I thought about painting it. So I did paint it. I painted it white. But I love these girls' rooms. Some of the girls I was watching, they had some marble looking. It's beautiful. Yeah. Cute. See? That one's done. It's going to be so cute. So, I got some of that peel and stick vinyl. And my husband helped me. He saw me struggling. And he says, well, you want it to look nice. Let me help you. So I just kind of rolled it across the top, let it fall, and just have it go over the end a little bit because it's, it's straight. But the front has a rounded part. And I wasn't getting that right. So he helped me do it. So I redid it, and I bought some pretty glass knobs for it. And it looks really pretty. Came out really pretty. Well, that's where I have all my, like, some of my earrings, some makeup things. I have my vanity. I have a cute little setup over there. I have one of those, I don't know what it's called. Usually buy them for craft stuff, but they have like 6 drawers. So I changed the knobs on those two so they're like glass looking. So it's really pretty. I kind of, and when I do my nails, I sit up there and do that. If I put makeup on, I do that. Or if I want to experiment and put lashes on for a while and all of that, then I'll go up and do that in that little area. So that's fun. And I have fun watching the younger girls. Ariel's not quite, well, she is and she isn't. She's experimenting with makeup, but I don't think she's going to be like a glam girl. She'll do it just so she looks nice and stuff, but she won't. I don't think, she doesn't have that personality where she would be like glam. I just don't think she will. Allergies are killing me this year. They suck. Suck. Ariel had a sore throat and everything because they had spring break. And before spring break, she woke up and she says, Mom, I have a sore throat. And I'm like, oh, great. You're going to get sick. Well, I just let her go back to school. And they wear masks and stuff, and they have to sanitize and all that kind of stuff. And so within a couple of days, she's full on nasally and a little bit of a cough. She's already been tested for COVID. She doesn't have COVID. It's just allergies and a springtime cold. The trees are starting to bud. The grasses are coming out. And so I woke up the other day. I think it was like Wednesday. Sore throat. I'm like, you kidding me? I do not want to be sick. And then we spent the day outside Saturday raking and bringing up all that dust and everything. And I think I got what she had. I honestly think it's a cold. It's a springtime cold because it's in here with allergies. And that's why I'm kind of, and a little bit of a cough. Just kind of sucks. The normal stuff for spring in Utah. And I don't remember it being this bad back east when I lived back east. I used to live in New Hampshire. I grew up in New Hampshire. I'm a New Hampshire gal. Through and through, even though I'm in Utah. The New England accent comes out every once in a while, and you might notice it on some of the videos. But we've been here for 20 years. Doesn't seem that long, though. Seems like we just moved here. I don't know. It's pretty here. I miss the lakes. And I miss my autumn fall colors. And yeah. And I have 3 kids back there that live back there. 2 of them decided to live with their dad when we moved out here. And my youngest one was with me and then decided she didn't like it here. So she went back. So 3 of my kids live out there. I have 1 child that is in Texas. So with Jeff, he's my second marriage. So he has 3 children and I have 4. And then we have 1 together. And he actually lost his daughter, oldest daughter, 2015. She died. Sad. She had 2 kids that live with their grandmother or wherever. One of them's graduated and moved on by now, you know. So that is a bummer. So altogether we had, when we first met, we had, at any one time in the house, we had 7 children. And now I just have Ariel. But she makes enough mess, like 7. So it's been, I'm like, why am I having such a hard time cleaning this house when there's just 3 of us here? It's because she makes enough mess for 5 people. She's getting on this kick where she doesn't want to help. I don't know. It's just a phase. I don't know. And I get mad. And I'm like, and then she wants me to, she sees this stuff on TikTok or whatever. She goes, Mom, I want this. Or, Mom, can we get this or whatever? I said, yeah, you start helping me out, you know? And so she ends up getting what she wants. She's spoiled. She is big time spoiled. 1, because she's the last kid and she's like an only child because we have no other children at home. They're all grown up. Our other kids are all grown up and have kids of their own. You know, I think together we have, how many grandkids? We have, see, on my side, we have 2. Plus 2 grandpuppies. Yeah, because my daughters each have 1 child. My son doesn't have any kids. He just has puppies. He's enjoying life too much. They're not trying, but they're not. I don't know if they'll ever have kids. And that's their choice, you know. But, and then on his side is where all the kids are. We have, let's see, his 1 daughter, one that died, had 2 children. And then his other daughter has 3 children. So there's 5. And then his son has 2 children. So that's 7. So we have 7 on his side. Crazy. And they live everywhere. I mean, his son lives in Ohio. He does have a daughter that lives here in Utah, but a distance away. We don't see her. And his oldest daughter and his son live in Ohio. And he has 1 here. And then my kids all live back east, except for the 1 boy. He lives in Texas. So, that's where we all come from. I'll show you this in just a minute. I'm almost done. Kind of piecing it a little bit. I need to. I'm trying not to waste them because I don't know how many. I know doing that other one, it used half the package. So I don't know if this one will. There. Ah, there's the silver one. So pretty. And then when the heats up these vehicles, these are going to really stick once they get. See? So cute. So now we'll do this one like I did my other one. So this kind of like a craft. Chit chat with me, get to know me a little bit. And I'm watching my husband. Yesterday he was out in the shop. He was working on a four-wheeler, and he was messing around with some thing in it, and he was using a screwdriver, and he was holding the item like this, and he was pushing the screwdriver down, and it went straight through his finger, through his fingernail right here, and it went numb instantly. He pulled it went straight through. He went straight through. And he came in, and I freaked out. I'm like, we need to take you to the emergency room. He goes, no, it's going to cost. And I'm like, oh, my heck. He said, I think I'll live overnight. I'm like, no, I don't want you to wait, because what if you get blood poisoning or something? You need to have a shot. You need to have a tetanus shot. And he said, well, we'll just call the doctor in the morning. So he put a bandage on it last night. I mean, he cleaned it up the best he could. I mean, he was all greasy, and I'm like, that thing is going to get infected so bad. And I'm like, whatever, it's your body, you know. So I called this morning to get him in, and he's still down there. I'm watching my thing. We have Life 360, I think it's called. We can see where each other is. And he's still at the doctor's office. I hope he doesn't have to, I don't know, he says it's numb, so I hope he doesn't, I'm sure he has nerve damage, because how it went through. I'm hoping they won't have to do like surgery or something. I don't know how they would fix it, honestly. I don't know. But he's down there still. It looks like he's almost done because he's moved. He's moved. You can see on his phone, you can see he's moved through the building. And my doctor's office is right next to the hospital. So if he has to go over there, it's like right there, And I don't know, he hasn't called me. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm sure they're going to... I don't know if he's going to require stitches, because there's a big gap right there. What I'm wondering, though, is he stuck it through, and it went through, but when he tried to take it out, he said it wouldn't come out, so I wonder if he tried to move it, and he did more damage to his finger. I'm like, great. And it's his left hand. He's right-handed, so it's not his good hand. But dang, he's always getting hurt. But that's a mechanic for you, That's what happens with men and their toys, Bring this out. Take that off. He's probably getting hungry. Well, I made him breakfast. So you probably want to eat, because you're going to be starving if you don't eat. And I don't know if he'll go. I don't know. And plus, with everything going on, I didn't go with him, because one, I have a cold. I don't want to get anybody else. It's cold allergies, whatever it is. And I don't want to get anybody else sick. So we'll just keep our butts home. I have plenty of videos to make between this one and my other channel. And I really don't feel good, so I don't know if I'll even do that today. I might. I don't know. I don't know. This stuff is really pretty sticky for just being $1. And I know the ones that you buy on, you know, already pre-done are smaller than these. And they probably glue it and stuff. And I'm just using sticky stuff because I'm not worried about it falling apart, you know. If it's going to fall apart, it's going to fall apart. It's not like I spent buku bucks on it, you know. And this is fun. I do wish we could chat live and everything. So if you're watching this, tell me where you're from. I like to know where everybody's from. I know I have some... Oh, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. So we got down to the last thing. And hubby is fine. He had to have a tetanus shot, which we knew. And he's putting him on an antibiotic just in case. So he's all good. So he'll be back in a little while. And everything. So here we go. We finished this one for the Hummer. I'm excited. All set. And then this one's done for the car. And the other, I don't know where, I think it's upstairs. I probably won't do the video on that, but you can watch the one I did for this one of the cigarette lighter. I got another one for the Hummer, so I'm going to do that too. I need to go upstairs and find it, and I'll come back down and do that. But we'll end up doing a car tour and all that, so there we go. Cute little, took me like a half an hour with you guys, maybe a little less. It's all done. Yes, it's black, but there's pink on it, so it's going to look cute. And I will put that with my other stuff. Actually, I am going to go put this in the car because I was driving. Where was I going? I needed to use my phone, and I have no way to, you know, you're not supposed to hold it or whatever. And I found out, because I don't want to have to take my case off. So I found out with this, I don't need to. With my case, it's good. So let me turn this off. So it's all good. And I actually went on Amazon to get another one of these cases. I love this case in the pink. And they kept sending me the wrong one. So I'm hoping that they can fix it because they keep sending me the iPhone X. And I'm like, that's teeny compared to my 6 Plus. So they might not have it anymore. I might not be able to get it, which I'm kind of ticked about. I can get a white one where it's all white, but I wanted the pink one. So we'll see. I don't know. It'll be in a video whenever I get it. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and we will see y'all again soon. Bye now.